Stand up, Vanguard. I'm going first. Draw. I'll skip my right phase. At the start of my main phase, Griphogila skill. I can choose a Calamity card from my right deck and place it into its soul. I'll place the start of the end into Griphogila. Griphogila gains a 2k power for each Calamity card with different name in its soul, making it 8k. Turn pass.
My turn. Draw. I will discard Trickster to right. Heart Pounding Blaze Maiden, Reno. By skill 0, draw 1. My Vanguard attacks your Vanguard.
I'll guard with a critical trigger.
Trigger check. Draw trigger. Give power to my Vanguard and draw a card. Turn end.
My turn. Draw. I'll skip my right phase. At the start of my main phase, Venacious Metamorphosis goes into the soul. Griphogila becomes 10k. Now, Griphogila attacks your Vanguard.
I guard with Burning Flail Dragon.
Trigger check. No trigger. Turn pass.
My turn, stand and draw. I'll discard Vairina Axe to right. Snuggling Blaze Maiden, Rayu. Blaze Maiden Reno skill. When raided upon, I search my deck for a Trickster and call it to my rearguard. Attack my Vanguard, boosted by Trickstar to your Vanguard.
Now no guard.
Draft check. Critical trigger. I give that critical power to my Vanguard.
Damage check. First check. No trigger. Second check. Draw trigger. 10k power to my Vanguard. I'll draw one card.
Turn end.
My turn. Stand and draw. I'll skip my right phase. At the start of my main phase, the final Calamity card, Looming Demise goes into Griphogila, and it unlocks Griphogilia's special ability. By placing 3 Calamity cards from the soul into the right deck face up, I can search my deck for 1 Dragontree of Ecliptic Decimation, Griphogila, and ride it. I ride Dragontree of Ecliptic Decimation, Griphogila. That's not all. By riding Griphogila, I can choose 2 of my rearguard circles and put a Dragontree marker on each of them. I'll place 2 Dragontree markers. Next, I'll call Dragontree Wretch, deck Iweleth. When it's called, I can Count Blast 1 and Soul Blast 1 to give a rearguard without Dragontree marker 1. Then I may search my deck for up to 1 Masque of Hydragrum and add it to my hand. Then I'll shuffle my deck. Next, I'll activate the order card Masque of Hydragrum. With its skill, I look at the top 5 cards of my deck. This allows me to add a unit with Dragontree or Mars in its name to my hand. I'll add Dragontree Wretch, this Iweleth to my hand. The rest is shuffled back into my deck. Now I'll call this Iweleth. When it's got my rearguard, I can counterblast 1 to give 1 of my rearguard circles without a Dragontree marker 1. I'll call Burrowing Mushrooms and activate its skill. By playing this unit into the soak, I can call 2 plant tokens. Now that my setup is complete, the Dragontree marker skill, during my turn, if I have a Dragontree Vanguard, all units on Dragontree markers gain a 5k power. Griphogila continuous skill, this unit gains a 5k power for each Dragontree marker on the field. Since there's 4 Dragontree markers, it accumulates 20k power. That is not all. If you have 3 or more Dragontree markers, Griphogila gains an additional critical. Now Griphogila attacks your Vanguard. When Griphogila attacks, I remove 1 face-up Calamity card from my right deck. The start of the end goes out of play.
I'll no guard.
Checking Twin Drive, first check, no trigger. Second check, heal trigger. I'll heal 1 pound of damage, and the power goes to the plant token.
Damage check. No trigger. Second check. Draw trigger. Draw a card and give 10,000 power to my Vanguard.
Now, that Iweleth attacks your Vanguard.
I guard with Flare Veil Dragon. My opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, it gains 5k shield.
Now booster a plant token attacks your Vanguard.
I guard with critical trigger.
Turn pass.
My turn, stand and draw. I discard Vairina to right, Chagrapati Phoenix Dragon, Nirvana VS Blaze Maiden Rayu skill, I look at up to the top 7 cards of my deck for Prayer Dragon. I'll grab Brahmana to my hand, and I'll shuffle the rest back to my deck. Nirvana VS skill, I discard 1 card from my hand to call a Prayer Dragon and a Trickstar to my rearguard circle. I'll call Brahmada and Trickstar. I cross Overdress, Brahmada and Trickstar into Bill's Vairina. Brahmada's skill, when this card becomes an original dress, I counterblast 1 to draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card. I will discard Trickstar. Bill's Vairina skill, when it's cross Overdress, I can choose a card in the drop zone with the cross Overdress ability other than Bill's Vairina and add it to my hand. I'll add Graillumirror to my hand. Next, I'll call Strike Equipped Dragon Stragaglio. At the top of my hand, and I have a Nirvana Vanguard, I can discard 1 card, search my deck for Overdress, unit, or a Trickstar. I'll add Vairina Axe to my hand and shuffle my deck. I cross Overdress, Stragaglio, and Trickstar into Mirror Reflection equipped Mirror's Vairina. When Mirror Vairina is crossover dress, I can choose up to 2 cards with Vairina in my drop and put it as this card's original dress. I'll put Graillumirror and Vairina Arcs under it. This Vairina's continuous skill, when it's in crossover dress state, it cannot be selected by your effects, and it gets 5k power and 10k shield. Mirror Vairina attacks your Vanguard. When this unit attacks, if this unit is in the crossover dress state, it gets plus 10k power, and another special ability. By placing one of this unit's original dress with Vairina in its name to the drop, I may either draw 1 card or counter charge. I will choose to counter charge.
Deck Iwis intercepts, and I'll guard with Beast Eye Advance.
Nirvana Jiva attacks your Vanguard. Nirvana skill, when this unit attacks, I can counterblast 1 to spare one of my crossover dress units.
I'll no guard.
Drive check. First check. Heal trigger. I'll add power to Views Vairina and heal 1 damage. Second check. No trigger.
I'll damage check. Deck Iwis.
Mirror Vairina attacks your Vanguard again. When this unit attacks, if this unit is in the crossover dress state, it gets plus 10k power. I use this skill to draw one of its original dress to draw 1 card.
I'll guard with a draw trigger. Lena's skill, since the Vanguard is a grade 3, she gains an additional 5k.
Attack a Vanguard with Views Vairina.
I'll guard with a heal trigger.
I end my turn.
My turn. Stand and draw. Now, I'll Persona Ride. I'll draw 1 card, and the front row gains its 10k power. Next, I'll activate Beast Eye Advance skill. I count blast 1 and soul blast 1. To retrieve a normal order from my drop, I'll add Masque of Hydragrum back into my hand. Next, I'll play the order card. Gather upon me Year Wandering Souls. By discarding an order card from my hand, my Vanguard gains an extra drive. Next, I'll call Coffin Shooter. Griphogila continuous skill. He gains a 30k power and 1 extra critical. Additionally, all my regards with Dragontree markers gains a 5k power. Now, Griphogila attacks your Vanguard. Griphogila skill, Malicious Metamorphosis goes out of play.
I perfect guard. Discarding Bow Vairina.
Triple drive check, first check. Second check, draw trigger. The power goes to plant token, and I'll draw 1 card. Third check, Iweleth. Now, Coffin Shooter attacks your Vanguard.
Damage check. No trigger.
Plant attacks your Vanguard.
I intercept with Views Vairina and guard with Heal trigger.
Turn pass.
My turn, stand and draw. Persona Ride. Draw a card, and front row gets 10k power. Nirvana Jiva skill, I'll discard 1 card to call Ramada and Trickster. Ramada and Trickster crossover dress into Brown Vairina. Ramada skill, counterblast 1 to draw 2 cards and discard 1. Brand Vairina skill, if this unit is in the crossover dress state, it gets plus 10k power, and if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets another 10k power. Brand Vairina attacks your Vanguard.
Coffin Shooter is set. I'll guard with a front and draw trigger. The front is going to give 5k shield.
Nirvana attacks your Vanguard. Nirvana Jiva skill, counterblast 1 and stand Brand Vairina.
I have no guard.
Drive check. Critical trigger, I'll give the critical to my Vanguard and 10k power to Mirror's Vairina. Second check, Views Vairina.
Damage check, critical trigger. The power goes to my Vanguard. Second check, no trigger.
I attack with Mirror Vairina to your Vanguard. When this unit attacks, if this unit is in the crossover dress state, it gets plus 10k power.
I'll guard with Coffin Shooter and critical trigger.
Attack with Brand Vairina to your Vanguard.
I'll no guard. Damage check, heal trigger. The power goes to my Vanguard, and I'll heal 1 pound damage.
Brand Vairina skill, when its attack hits the Vanguard, I may soul blast 1 and select 1 column and retire all your units in that column. And I'll retire all your plant tokens. I end my turn.
My turn. Stand and draw. I'll Persona Ride. Persona Ride skill, I'll draw 1 card, and the front row gains its 10k power. I'll activate Beast Eye Advance skill. By count blasting 1 and soul blasting 1, I can add 1 order from the drop zone. I'll add Year Wandering Souls back to my hand. Next, I'll call D-BT10. When D-BT10 is put from my hand, I can counterblast 1 and choose a grade 3 or less from my drop zone and call it. I'll call Burrow Mushrooms. I'll activate Burrow Mushroom skill. By placing it to the soul, I'll gain 2 plant tokens. I'll activate the order card, Gather upon me Year Wandering Souls. By discarding 1 order card, Griphogila gains an extra drive check. From the drop zone, I'll activate Coffin Shooter skill by soul blasting 1 and binding an order from the drop zone. I can coin to an open regard circle. D-BT10 skill, during my turn, if you have 2 or more grade 1 or less regards, she gains a 5k power. Griphogila continuous skill, he gains a 30k power and 1 extra critical. All my records with Dragontree markers gains a 5k power. Boosted by plant token, Griphogila attacks your Vanguard. Griphogila skill, my final calamity card, Looming Demise goes out of play.
Mirror Vairina intercepts, and I'll add on 3 triggers.
Triple drive check, first check, heal trigger. The power to coffin shooter, and I'll heal 1 pound damage. Second check, no trigger. Third check, draw trigger. I'll draw 1 card, and the power goes to plant token. Boosted by D-BT10, plant token attacks your Vanguard.
I'll no guard. Damage check, critical trigger. I give all effects to my Vanguard.
Next, coffin shooter attacks your Vanguard.
No guard. Damage check, Graillumirror.
Turn pass.
I'll stand and draw. Nirvana VS skill, I'll discard a card to call Brahmada and Trickstar. Brahmada and Trickstar all cross Overdress into Vairina. Brahmada skill, counterblast 1 to draw 2 cards. I'll discard 1 card. With Vairina skill, I'll add Mirror Vairina back to my hand. Friend Vairina skill, during my turn it has 20k power if it's in cross Overdress. And Build Vairina gains 5k power and 10k shield during my turn if it's in cross Overdress. I attack your Vanguard with Brand Vairina.
I'll intercept with coffin shooter, and I'll guard with Frenzied Harris. The skill, she gains plus extra 5k shield.
I attack with Nirvana to your Vanguard. Nirvana's skill, counterblast 1, I'll stand Brand Vairina.
I'll no guard.
Drive check. First check, critical trigger. I put the critical trigger to my Vanguard and power to Vairina. Second check, Vairina.
Damage check, first check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
I attack with Vairina to your Vanguard.
I'll guard with a heal trigger.
Lastly, I'll attack with Brand Vairina to your Vanguard.
I'll perfect guard. I'll discard a card to nullify the attack.
I end my turn.
I'll stand and draw. I'll Persona Ride. I'll draw 1 card and the front row gains 10k power. I'll activate Beast Ayat skill by counterblasting 1 and soul blasting 1. I'll add an order card back to my hand. I'll add the Wandering Souls back to my hand. Next, I'll call Tightline Dragon. Now, I activate Tightline Dragon skill. If I Persona Ride this turn, I can soul blast 1 and select another unit. This unit and that unit gains 10k power. D-BT10 skill, during my turn, she gains 5k power. Griphogila continuous skill, he gains 20k power and 1 critical. All my regards in Dragontree marker gains 5k power. Boosted by D-BT10, plant token will attack your Vanguard.
No guard. Damage check. Draw trigger. Draw a card. And give 10,000 power to my Vanguard.
Next, Tightline Dragon will attack your Vanguard.
I'll intercept with Vairina. Guard. The critical trigger.
Boosted by the plant token, Griphogila attacks your Vanguard. Griphogila skill, I can remove a face-up Calamity card from my right deck. However, since there's no more Calamity cards in the right deck, I can choose an Over Trigger and Force Activate. I'll activate Blast Favor's Over Trigger ability. Blast Favor goes out of play, and 100 million power goes to the plant token. I'll draw 1 card. Blast Favor additional skill, I can draw 1 card and give a critical to plant token. Front row gains 10k power, and I'll heal 1 pound of damage. Then all units in Dragontree marker stands.
I perfect guard, discarding Vairina.
Checking the twin drive, first check, no trigger. Second check, critical trigger. The critical and power goes to Tightline Dragon. Now, Tightline Dragon attacks your Vanguard.
Perfect guard. I discard Mirror's Vairina.
Boosted by D-BT10, the plant token with 100 million power attacks your Vanguard.
Perfect guard. I discard a new trigger.
Turn pass.
My turn, stand and draw. I Persona Ride. I draw 1 card. My front row gets 10k power. The Nirvana VS skill, I'll discard a card, and I will call Brahmada and Trickstar. I will Overdress Trickstar into Vairina Arts. Vairina Arts skill, counterblast 1, and draw 2 cards. And it gains 5k power. I activate the order card, Bad in Prayer. I will play this if I have a Nirvana Vanguard and 1 or more units in each Overdress and cross Overdress state. My Overdress units gain a new ability. When the Vanguard attacks, I can stand this unit. And my cross Overdress units gain 10k power. I call Drag Vader. During my turn, Vairina gets 20k power. I attack your Vanguard with Vairina Arts.
Tightline Dragon intercepts, I'll guard with Lena. Lena's skill gains 5k shield.
Boosted by Drag Vader, I will attack your Vanguard with Nirvana. Next to in prayer, Vairina asks restands.
Our perfect guard. I'll discard and order.
Drive check. First check, critical trigger. I give the critical power to Grand Vairina. Second check, Mirror Vairina. I attack your Vanguard with Grand Vairina.
No guard. Damage check. First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger.